Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Cancer, September 19, 2024. With a lunar eclipse in your sign today, you recognize strong feelings on an issue, which can set you on a new path. You'll be making incredible discoveries about your life plan, wellness, and attitude/outlook. This eclipse marks the beginning of a set that will continue until 2027. You'll explore matters of independence and interdependence during this period. Emotions, feelings, and revelations now are pivotal for getting the ball rolling. Even with inner contradictions likely now, this is a time for recognizing a need for positive change. Emotions seem to want to rule, and discoveries made now are of things or feelings that already existed but have been buried or ignored. Keeping in mind that sudden urges and desires may be more about internal unrest than emotional truth, it makes sense to take more time to arrive at conclusions. A conflict or even a breakup could appear today or tomorrow, so keep your antennae up. This is because you and a partner are not seeing eye to eye, and both of you are feeling fed up. Mental Mercury across the sky from you is energizing your solar house of relationships. Still, he will clash violently with mighty Saturn, who now orbits in your zodiac sign and the solar house of identity. This means that when it comes to communication and ideas, you're just not on the same page. Beware of seeming too cold and controlling now, and if you throw up a defensive or aggressive attack, your partner could end up slamming the door in your face. You have grown so much. Take pride in the professional you have become during the full moon partial lunar eclipse in your sign. This is the first eclipse to occur in your zodiac sign, and it will give you a taste of what is to come in 2025. But for now, you should focus on how much you have changed in just a mere 6 months. You could dress drastically differently for work, or you may come across as an entirely new person. Hopefully, you will like the professional you have become as this cycle concludes. Your wounds don't always heal quickly. Once you feel burned by someone, you are likely finished with him or her for quite some time. On the other hand, you are willing to forgive and forget if a straightforward conversation settles the score. If you have feelings of misgiving about a friend, air them out with this person. Speak your truth. And then decide if the friendship is worth saving. You will feel better about yourself if you find out for sure. You will tend to change directions in your life and find a new balance after a long period of failures and difficulties. It is with your family and friends that you will feel most in harmony, and everyone will advise you to start working on your inner life so that you can see some light at the end of the tunnel. This inner search may be slow and laborious, but this is the price that you have to pay to get some harmony back into your life, most notably in your relationships. Everything will irritate you and generate conflicts. Where has your legendary humor gone? As we approach tomorrow's eclipsing full moon in Pisces, emotions and tensions might already be running high. This is compounded by a busy celestial landscape, with multiple influences vying for your attention simultaneously. The first lunar eclipse in Pisces since 2016 brings personal empowerment, and where there is pressure today you will also find opportunity. Balance is essential across all aspects of life. However, the most pressing areas today are balancing your own needs with those of your relationships and managing the inflow and outflow of money. At the same time that the moon, already in Pisces ahead of tomorrow's eclipsing full moon, is forming a friendly aspect to Mars in your romantic sector, it is also clashed with Mercury in your relationship sector. With Mars here until November and the spirit of romance and adventure set to get a massive boost over the coming days, this is just a taste of things to come. More urgent is the moon's clash with Mercury and a chance to work with the planet of communication to give any balance issues between your own and your relationship needs a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Is there something you've been dreaming about but haven't quite had the chance to fully pursue? Maybe it's a new project at work that's been tugging at your creative spirit, a hobby you've always wanted to explore, or perhaps a personal goal that's been sitting in the back of your mind, waiting for the right moment. Whatever it is, Today's energy is giving you the perfect opportunity to turn those dreams into reality. The universe is giving you a nudge. It's your moment to embrace what you love and let it blossom. We all have those ideas or passions we keep tucked away because life gets busy, right? But sometimes, the right moment comes when we least expect it, and today is that moment for you. What's one thing you've been wanting to start but haven't had the time or space to focus on? Maybe it's a book you've been meaning to write, a fitness journey you've been eager to begin, or even a career move you've been contemplating. Whatever it may be, take a deep breath and dive in. Trust that the universe is on your side. And hey, why not share what you're working on in the comments? Let's encourage each other as we all take those exciting steps toward our dreams. As you go about your day, you might notice a special warmth in your interactions with others, whether it's with your colleagues, friends, or loved ones. There's a strong sense of support in the air today, and it's something you'll feel deeply. Have you ever had that heartwarming feeling when you realize your care and compassion have positively impacted someone around you? Today is brimming with that kind of energy. When you show up with kindness and an open heart, people feel it and they will reciprocate in ways that will surprise and uplift you. It's that beautiful balance of giving and receiving, a gentle reminder that when we care for others, we create a circle of support that ultimately comes back to us when we need it most. Speaking of reflection, there's something truly special about sharing what you've learned along the way. Have you ever noticed that when you offer advice or share your experiences, it not only helps others but deepens your own understanding of the subject? That's one of the magical aspects of communication during this time. It's not just about you, it's about how everyone around you benefits from the wisdom and insights you bring to the table. So today, take the opportunity to connect with those around you. Share what you know, and don't be surprised if you find yourself learning something new in return. Have you ever had one of those aha moments when explaining something to someone else, and suddenly, you see things in a whole new light? That's the kind of energy you're working with right now, so embrace it. The more you share, the more you'll grow. As you navigate through your day, one of the most beautiful aspects of today's energy is how it encourages you to strike a balance between your own desires and the needs of those around you. It's a day for compassion, understanding, and meaningful connections. Have you ever been around someone who has the ability to make you feel calm and at ease, no matter the situation? That's the kind of energy you're radiating right now, and it's incredibly powerful. People are drawn to your empathy and your ability to make them feel comfortably even in moments of stress or uncertainty. But as much as your empathy is a gift, it's also important to be mindful of your limits. Have you ever found yourself giving so much to others that you ended up feeling drained or overwhelmed? Today's energy reminds you to practice balance. While it's wonderful to be generous with your time, energy, and kindness, don't forget that you also need to take care of yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup, so make sure you're nurturing your own needs alongside helping others. Take a moment for self-care today. Whether it's a few minutes of meditation, a walk outside, or simply setting boundaries when you need to, remember that taking care of yourself allows you to continue showing up for the people who need you. And that's the true beauty of today's energy. It's all about creating harmony between giving and receiving, between compassion for others and care for yourself.